To most people that watch my channel, they probably don't know this, but I am a massive Kirby fan. All of the Kirby games I've played and beaten, whether it be Planet Robot or Forgotten Land or Superstar Ultra, I hold near and dear to my heart. Which leads me to today's subject, Kirby's Dreamland 1, the original game that started it all. Before I started working on this video, I thought I knew this game like the back of my hand that I don't have. And then I found out about this little website called the Retro Achievements. To give a brief summary, Retro Achievements is a website that gives most pre-Xbox games, whether it be Nintendo, Sega, you name it, a list of achievements to grab. So I thought to myself, why not? Why not I try the Kirby's Dreamland achievement set? It's gonna be easy. It's Kirby's Dreamland. This game is super short and it's really easy. How wrong I would be. Okay, honestly, it wasn't that bad, but I'll explain it a bit. But let's stop wasting time. Let's jump into the Retro Achievements Kirby's Dreamland 1 achievement set. And let's just see how bad things really do get. Before I explain the game and the achievements themselves, I do want to state that the numbers in the top right will show how many achievements I've gotten, and the one-up noise that will play sometimes throughout the video will indicate whenever I do get an achievement. For being the first level of this game, it was unsurprisingly super uneventful. Green Greens is a very, very easy beginner stage, with the only 2 achievements I could even nab in this level were just doing Wispy Woods damage list and beating the stage like normal, which I got both with ease. Now, Castle Lolo actually offers a lot more to talk about than Green Green, since there's a ton more achievements to get. Literally in the second room of the level, I would get an achievement for picking up this microphone. I would then go into this room above the microphone, which allowed me to pick up some pet brews, which I would later find out I would need to pick up all 5 of the pet brews in this stage without dying in order to get an achievement. Sadly, I didn't get this run, so I'll be getting this one much later. I swallowed this bomb and spat it out, which gave me an achievement, and then after the mini boss, I picked up some spicy curry, which gave me another achievement. It's Achievement City today, I guess. To finish this level off, I did the boss damage list, which meant me another 2 trophies. Now, the third stage, Flow Island, is sadly kind of unremarkable. I did get 2 achievements for picking up 2 one-ups, one in this room hidden behind some blocks, and another one inside of this pirate ship. But outside of that, I didn't really get any other achievements outside of the stage clear achievement. Yeah, I did not damage list Kabula. I'll have to come back to this later. Now, next up was the game's 4th and penultimate stage, Bubbly Clouds, which has a ton of enemies and is really long compared to the other levels in this game. Hey, I almost forgot to point out, but there's also an achievement you can get for getting a 100,000 score, which I got at the very beginning of this level, and I just forgot about that for some reason, so ignore what this guy is saying. He's a complete and utter liar. Now, there are 3 achievements I could have gotten in this level, but I missed the first 2 because I just didn't know where the 1-ups were, and I did know where the 3rd and 4th 1-ups were, but I was too slow in grabbing the 4th one, which didn't net me the achievement. And worst of all, I didn't even do the boss of this level, Krakow damage list, so I only ended up getting 1 achievement through this entire level. But now, we're at the final stage and arguably one of the most important one for this achievement set, Mount DDD. Now you see, what makes this level so important for achievements, specifically deathless ones, is that when you're doing the boss rematches in this level, they actually count towards the achievement still. So like, for example, I did Kabula damage list this run, and it actually counted as if I were to do it in Float Island, which is super useful for retrying fights. I beat DDD, but I sadly died, which made me miss out on the deathless run achievement, which I will be going back for later. So I just beat DDD normally without doing him damage list, and I beat the game, which not only net me a trophy, but also gave me the code to unlock extra mode. Speaking of extra mode, now, extra mode wastes no time in making it very apparent that this is the hard part of the game. Like, it says a lot that I wasn't able to do damageless Wispy. Yes, this is going to be not fun. Still got an achievement for beating the stage on extra mode, so that's cool, I guess. Now, in Castle Lololo, I was actually able to get an achievement I missed during the normal playthrough. I managed to find the invincibility lollipop, which gave me an achievement when I picked it up. Kinda weird that this is the only place in the entire game this shows up, but I guess it's for, like, difficulty reasons or whatever. Even though this is a very, very easy game when you're not trying to do achievements for it, I guess. At least I was able to do Lolo and Lalala damage list, which net me 2 more achievements, which was cool. Now, I'm going to be skipping Flow Island for now. I will be mentioning this level later, just to know that I got the achievement for beating it, and that's it. Now, what's weird is that I was actually able to do extra mode Krakow damage list, which is weird because Krakow is honestly easier in extra mode than he is in the original game. Like, you're able to sit in a corner during the entire fight, and he can't really do much unless you're stupid. Like, every other fight in the game is harder on extra mode, but Krakow is weirdly easier So that's interesting. So, 2 more achievements for me, I guess. Finally, all that happened in Mount DDD is that I was able to do damageless extra wispy and just beat DDD normally again. And when beating extra mode, I was given a code to unlock the configuration menu and the sound test, which gave me another achievement. Alright, no more playthrough transitions. I'm just gonna go over every other achievement that I missed in those previous 2 runs right here, right now. To start my 3rd playthrough, I got all 5 of the pet brews in Castle Lolo, which netted me that achievement that I could have gotten since the first playthrough. I snagged all 4 of the Bubbly Clouds 1-ups, which got me 3 separate achievements for that. I did normal Kracko damageless, and I did this entire playthrough without dying once. So yeah, pretty productive 3rd playthrough, honestly. Sadly, the 4th playthrough I got was not super eventful. I did manage to get an achievement known as Curry Run, which needs you to eat the spicy curry in Castle Lolo and then make it all the way to the boss room. So here's footage of me doing that. Go, 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 go. Get me in here! Oh my god, I barely did it! Oh my lord! That was scary! And finally, I did the normal DDD fight damageless, which now only leads 3 more achievements in extra mode, and 1 last playthrough of this game. You wanna know 2 things I don't like that video games do sometimes? Random lag spikes and really bad flying controls. This stupid blimp does both of those. So I'm sure you're wondering, oh, that Nigel guy, why did you spend the entire video building this boss fight up? I'm sure it's not that bad. Oh, buddy. Strap yourself in. A thing you should know about the original Kirby's Dream Land is that it is horrible with handling multiple projectiles at once. So you have a boss that rapidly shoots a bunch of bullets like a machine gun, or you also have to shoot your minty breath bullets at this giant blimp. Naturally, the game is gonna start lagging like crazy, and Kirby already isn't very fast when he has the mint lead, so you're gonna get hit a lot. It's complete luck if Kabula gives you a pattern you have any time to dodge. It's just oh my god, this fight sucks. I spent, I swear, nearly 2 hours, show it on the screen right here, 2 hours on this. And it's the worst part about this whole fight is that I had to use a technique called pause buffering, where I just spam the pause button just to make sure that Kabula's bullets moved slow enough so I could actually, like, dodge them so I could win the fight. So, here's my winning attempt, and you just get to see how happy I am, how like, revived I feel that this stupid fight is freaking over. Oh my god. Okay. Low-key, kind of had to buffer that. I don't think I could have mentally taken it if I didn't do that. Oh my god. Just so it sinks in how long this fight took. I got an achievement while I was going to go make dinner and I didn't even see it. That one being Do the Kirby, which you have the game paused and you watch Kirby do a little dance, and it's one of the easiest achievements to get in the game. It's just kind of hidden. I got that while I wasn't even paying attention, and I blame this stupid blimp for making me so unmotivated to play this game for literally 4 hours straight that I had to go take a food break. Okay, now that this stupid achievement is out of the way, now we reach the final achievement I have to get. Royal Nemesis, which is simply just doing damageless DDD. And honestly, Extra Mode DDD is a complete pushover compared to Extra Kabula. Like, he's not easy, obviously. He attacks faster, he gives you less time to attack in period, and his jump is more horizontal, which is, you know, trickier to dodge, and he does it multiple times, which is annoying, but he doesn't lag the game like crazy. So, honestly, yeah, it was a lot easier. Get out of my ring. Let's go. That is everything. That is Kirby's Dreamland completed. It took me 4 hours and 23 minutes. Oh my lord. That was actually miserable. Well, the Kabula stuff specifically was miserable, but everything else was, like, fun. I learned a little bit playing Kirby's Dreamland like this, and overall I'm happy I did it. Isn't that swell? I don't think I'm ever going to play the extra mode of this game ever again. And so ends my little journey of getting all the retro achievements for Kirby's Dream Land. Honestly, there were a couple things I learned about this game in the process, like how badly it handles its projectiles. I literally never even knew there were 4 one-ups in Bubbly Clouds until doing this set, so I'd say it was a positive experience. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, you know, be sure to like and subscribe and all that fun stuff, especially because this is probably not going to be the last time I do a retro achievements video, as I have a whole 2 other Kirby games I plan on doing. So, stay tuned for those. With that being said, I said all the other stuff, so, take care, y'all.